Hello everybody and welcome to my channel of Truth and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. My name is Sharnetta. I hope you all are having an enjoyable day or evening, afternoon, wherever you are. So today I'm here to bring you another pick a card reading, and today's topic is what is for your highest good, both now and in the long run when it comes to your person. So we are going to ask Spirit what may be the actions or what is for your highest good when it comes to this relationship with your person. So first and foremost, always trust your own intuition when it comes to readings like this. But maybe Spirit can provide some type of guidance or clarity, or confirm something that you're thinking about doing, but you don't know if it's for the highest good for you and for your person, both now and in the long run. So we will be looking into that. So we have 3 piles here to choose from. We have the first pile with the amethyst, the second pile with the carnelian crystal, and then the third pile with the copper crystal. So feel free to pick more than one if you feel guided to do so. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not make it fit if it doesn't fit. I am available for personal readings. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, that information will be down below. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever that you come across this reading is when you're meant to hear the message. And then I just want to give a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting my channel in any way you feel guided to do so. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for your support and your time, and I'm just so glad that these readings are helping you and providing you with some type of guidance and clarity. I love reading all your comments, so continue to comment, continue to support each other. I love when I see you guys support each other in these types of situations, in these readings. It's just really beautiful. You guys are so lovely and so kind. I'm really, really appreciative of every single one of you. So without further ado, let's get on to your reading. Hello, my first group. So if you chose the amethyst, this is your reading for what is for your highest good, both now and the long run, when it comes to you and your person. So what I see here, okay, I see a lot, so I'm just gonna kind of go with what I'm feeling guided to look at first. So what's really sticking out to me is this rigid card, number 30. So this card talks about something standing in between you. In context to this reading, I feel like there's something in between you and this other person, or this is something that's inside of you, because I do feel like you're holding yourself back from doing something, from speaking your truth, from being you, from doing something that honestly is inevitable. And this is I feel like a specific message, so this is only going to relate to you if it resonates with you. If you're already in this kind of situation, you already know basically something is over, because I feel like a lot of you who chose this pile, there's something that is like over, and it doesn't have to be like over with your person. It could be over something ending in terms of a dynamic, or some type of betrayal, or some type of just some type of ending is coming, I feel like it's already here in regards to your relationship with this person, but it hasn't been spoken about. And I feel like Spirit is really guiding you to take a stance and to stand in your power and to really finish this whole, whatever the situation is with your person, whether it's kind of breaking up with your person, or ending some type of difficult cycle you've been having with your person. So basically, what's for your highest good is to just kind of drop any type of rigid expectations about yourself or about this person. I feel like there's this need to want to keep the peace and not speak your truth when it comes to this connection, whatever that may be, because there's something that has ended, definitely. And I feel like you or your person are not really talking about it, but you're both grieving this type of ending without even kind of saying that it's either over between you both, or this dynamic between you both is over and you want to start a new type of relationship with this person. So I feel like you could be afraid to kind of drop your guard with this person, like I said, and speak your truth. I feel like a lot of you could be a little bit guarded, and Spirit is really wanting you to kind of, like I said, drop your guards, because there's still a benefit here in this connection. I feel like it's going to be 50-50. For most of you, this is you completely breaking up with this person and moving on to someone else. And for others of you, this is there's a dynamic that's over and you both need to speak about it and start a whole new dynamic with one another. So it's gonna resonate differently with everyone depending on where you are in your situation with your person, but there is something beneficial here in either category. So another thing I'm picking up here is that you could recognize that someone else has walls up, like this person is really defensive towards you or really putting up walls up towards you. That could be the situation or the dynamic that needs to end, and you need to speak about it, because it's keeping you at a distance. This person keeps pushing you away or keeping you at a distance, and Spirit is really wanting you not to take this personally, because I do feel like your person has been going through something or is just going through something. I feel like this person's been going through something for quite a long time. If this resonates with you, I feel like you've been in a difficult dynamic with this person for a long time, and it's just finally over, and you both know this is over. So this is how you know if you resonate with this. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but I feel like you both know that something is over. And this person knows that something is over, but they're not, like I said, they're not talking about it. They're not letting you in. And this is just their way of coping with what's going on inside, this like grieving. They just cope in it in this way. And it has honestly little to do with you. You shouldn't keep yourself silent. You shouldn't hold yourself back from talking to this person, or, even if you just like send this person a message and be like, okay, well, I know this, and this, and I feel like we should do this, and this, even if they don't respond, you speaking your piece will kind of close this chapter or close this relationship so you can move on in whatever way, shape, or form you want to move on to. So this is what I'm getting with this rigid card. And it really speaks, I feel like it's about your truth, because the sun is about your soul and it's about your truth. It's about clarity. It's about abundance, prosperity. That's what I'm saying. I do feel like there's something here that you can learn from, whether it's you continually, it's whether it's you deciding to continue it on with this person or move on. There's like this energy here where Spirit is wanting you to be a little bit more self-aware about how you're responding to this person, because maybe you made this whole person your world and the sun revolved around this person. And Spirit is like, no, you are the sun. The sun revolves around you too. Like, you both are equals, and the one's not better than the other. One's not more powerful than the other. This is also asking to step into your masculine energy, because the sun is a masculine type of energy and it's very distinct. It can be kind of childish. So if you're in this childish behavior, then Spirit is really wanting you to know that that's not for your highest good. You need to be more in your power. I do feel like also your person is in this childish behavior, and for you to kind of like step up and be the bigger person. I hate using that term, but like be the person that speaks your truth and sets the tone, and be in a mature relationship to talk about what's going on and what's over and what's not over, or what's ending, or whatever the case may be. I do feel like this is also saying to be your individual self, to express yourself, to be self-sufficient, to shine, to be in your authentic self, but also to allow yourself to grieve, because I do feel like a lot of you know that something is over. It's over with this person, but maybe there's been a lack of closure with this person because this person is silent, or this person's not really speaking, or you are distracting yourself from speaking to this person, or this person is. I feel like your person is really like not wanting to talk about the fact that either this relationship is over or the dynamic is over between you both, because they are, like I said, they're grieving, and this is just how they cope with what's going on, because they can't come to terms with either letting you go or letting the dynamic go. Like, they're just having a difficult time with this ending, this finality, this painful end. And it is a painful end, honestly. I do feel like both of you have been crying about it, but you both know what to do. With the sun being here, there's some truth. You both know the truth of the situation, whatever that may be for you, but it needs to be spoken about. And with the surrender to silence, this is like, even though it says like in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter stillness within, silence can heal and replenish you. I'm strongly getting that you need to speak up. Especially if your person's not speaking up. Now, for others of you, this could be kind of going within and meditating, and like it says, like contemplating and letting go. But I feel like a lot of you are already in that energy or have been in that energy, and you need to speak up about it, or just wrap up this cycle of healing, this cycle of stillness within you, and like move on to your creativity and let your imagination soar, whether it means like you exploring options with other people, you staying open to other creative ideas about how to pursue this person in a different way, or how to pursue a new person, or how to solve this problem, or how to pursue a new dream with a new person. Like, it's going to be different for everyone. But I do feel like, in terms of like what's for your highest good, both now and in the long run with this person, is to speak your truth, to stand in your power, to go after your dream, whether it's with this person or someone else, and to, if there's a problem here in this relationship with your person, to solve the problem through through silence in terms of like contemplation, meditation, figuring out the best way to solve this problem, and then communicating that. I feel like you already know how to solve the problem, but you're not communicating, you're not really taking action. And Spirit is really, really wanting you to take action, because we do have the Ace of Matches, which is the Ace of Wands reverse. We have the King of Matches, King of Wands, and then we have the 10 of Needles, which is the 10 of Swords. So there's definitely this like hesitation to speak your truth, to stand in your power. You already know what you want. You already have your vision. You already have your intent. I feel like you want success when it comes to whether it's with this person or with a new person, but there's something that has to end. There's some type of inevitable ending when it comes to the situation that needs to be discussed. And I feel like, you know, if you're like still in this place of surrendering to silence and contemplating and healing and replenishing yourself, that's great, because we do have Serenity here, which is speaking about taking care of your vibration, being in a positive environment, clearing your space, balancing your chakras and your energy, because this grievance card or this grief card is really kind of shining really bright to me right now. And it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there is a loss here in some way. I feel like it's like kind of like the 5 of Cups, where like the 3 cups are spilled over and we still have the 2 cups. Now, whether that 2 cups is with your person or it's with a whole new relationship, that's going to be up to you. But there is some type of loss here. There is something that is done, that has been lost. And you need to grieve it the way that you need to grieve it. Your person is grieving it the way they need to grieve it. And like I said, even if they're doing it in a really childish or immature way, it's not personal to you. This is just how they cope. But if you feel like you need to speak your truth, if you feel you want to like solve the issue, or if you feel you just kind of want to cut ties, move on, and just, you know, forgiveness and just move on, then you have the right to do that and not wait for this person to make a decision or to kind of come towards you. Because I feel like Spirit is really asking you to take action in regards to this whole situation, because you're the one that's like, you just have a lot of power. And I feel like you're really like honing in your like action oriented masculine energy, because your person's not in that energy right now. They don't know how to use it. I feel like they've been in a distorted masculine energy for a while now, which is why they don't really speak up when something's wrong, or they don't really speak their truth when they feel like something's over. They kind of just let it linger or let it fall away, which is a trauma response, because in mature relationships, we have to have discussions about like, you know, whether we should move forward, whether this is working, whether this is not working. And I feel like your person doesn't like to have those types of discussions with you or anyone. This is just how they go. But it's like you're waiting for this person to have this discussion to come to this conclusion when you already came to this conclusion. Also, your person has already, they're just being quiet about it because maybe they're waiting for you to also like talk to them about it. But I feel like your person has been kind of like avoiding this whole conversation. They know, but they just don't want to like have the conversation because it's too painful. It's already painful for them that something's over, and like them talking to you about it is just going to cause more pain. So they're like avoiding it. But I feel like you're ready to kind of move forward, and you know you can't really move forward until this is handled, this is discussed, until this is like, you know, ended in like the most compassionate way that it can end, whether it's like I said, ending the relationship with this person or ending a dynamic, so that you can move forward. You don't like to be stagnant. I feel like you really want to move forward. You could feel a little bit hesitant because this person is silent, but I do feel like you're just gonna come to the conclusion and just move forward in the best way that you can. And that's what is in your highest good for you now and in the long run with this person, to just move forward and do what's best for you. I feel like you're going to speak your truth. I feel like you're going to come to this place where you're going to heal this painful end, and it's going to replenish you. Whether you decide to talk to this person about it is going to be up to you, but you're going to be in this place of serenity. You're going to take care of yourself first and foremost, because I feel like during this whole process with your person, you've been neglecting yourself, and you can no longer do that. You've been holding out, you've been holding back your dreams, you know, you've been kind of staying blocked off to different ideas. I feel like this person has just been maybe holding you back, or has been a distraction on your journey, because you're like a born leader. You've had this vision of how you want your life to be, who you want to be with, or the type of person you want to be with, the type of relationship you want to have, and you are going to have this success. You are very intentful, but there has been something that needs to end when it comes to this person. And like I said, that's going to be different for everyone, but I think it just takes time with the grievance here, because like I said, everyone grieves differently, and just to be more open. There's a really strong message here about being open to different ideas. If you still want to be with this person, and to just kind of see where this person is at, see if they're open to communicating. I mean, you can't force anyone to kind of talk to you if they don't want to talk to you. So it's just going to be different for anyone. But I guess Spirit is saying, don't hold yourself back just because this person's not ready to talk. If you want to talk and this person's not ready to talk, you have to move forward in whatever best way you can. You can't wait for this person to be ready to talk for you to like move on and pursue your dreams. That's their like problem. It's not your problem. Like everyone has free will. If they don't want to talk, they're making that choice, and the consequence of that choice is that you're going to move on, and you're going to not wait for them to talk, but you're not going to hold yourself back waiting for them. You're going to move on and do whatever you want to do. And I guess whenever this person's ready, they're ready. If you're available, you're available. And if not, like they're making that conscious choice, whether it's conscious or not, they're making that choice. So Spirit is really saying for your highest good and now and in the long run to take care of yourself. You are a leader. Don't hesitate in moving forward. Don't hesitate in speaking your truth and standing in your power. Like, even if you're not ready to talk, you know what I mean? Like, and this person wants to talk about it, that's fine too. Like, do what's best for you, stand up for yourself. Don't be so rigid in like your stance, but really like, if you need to talk and this person's ready to talk and just speak your truth. That's it. And then take it from there. But if you're not ready to talk, then tell that person that, be like, I'm not ready to talk right now. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Whatever, it's just about speaking your truth and standing and being in your power and just really like expressing yourself and being self-sufficient and relying on yourself and just being like honest about what you want and who you want and your dream and your vision. Because I feel like a lot of you kind of hide this from your person. You don't tell your person how like vision oriented you are or how you want a relationship to be. Maybe you've hinted at it, but you've never really expressed it like wholeheartedly, I feel. And this person, I just feel like this person's not matching up to that. I could be wrong, but I'm just feeling this person is like holding you back a little bit. And I feel like that's something that you are aware of. Maybe you don't want to hear about it, but you already know it, if that resonates. I feel like this is something you already know. I'm not telling you anything new. So, I feel like this is just wanting to finalize something, you wanting to kind of move on with your life and move on in the direction that your soul is asking you to go towards. So that is what I see for the highest good of right now with your person and in the long run for your person. So I hope this resonated. I hope this gave you some guidance and clarity to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, my second pile. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the carnelian crystal, this is your reading for what is for your highest good, both now and in the long run with your person. And what I'm seeing here, first thing, release attachment. So I feel like a lot of you could be really attached to an outcome with this person or just really attached to this person. I'm not getting like codependent, but this could be more to an outcome with your person. Like you're hoping to marry this person or have kids or move in or this person, I don't know, I'm getting long distance, or this person could be long distance and you're really hoping they come back to move in the same like state or city or country or whatever the case may be. But there's this attachment that you need to let go of. Like it's like you're expecting something from this person, and Spirit is really wanting you to let go of that both now and just in the long run when it comes to this person. This is about just letting go, having fun, being free of expectations, and know that anytime we long for something or we really want something, we're basically telling the universe that we don't have it. It has like that vibration to it. So that's why it's so important in terms of manifestation that you act as if you already have it. Like act as if you're already married to this person, or act as if, do what you feel comfortable with, but like act as if like this person is already here, instead of like being like, I wish this person was here, or I wish this person would do this, or I really want this person to do this. You're basically telling the universe like, I don't have this, and you keep pushing it away. So I do feel like that is something that Spirit wants you to kind of pay attention to when it comes to what's for your highest good now and in the long run when it comes to this relationship. Another message I'm getting here, which I really don't understand, but like we have envy here, and it says, I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. I feel like Okay, so what I'm picking up is like there's some type of resistance here. You're resisting it because we do have misfortune. So I don't know if this person is just more fortunate than you, is like having good luck, is like getting into fated and lucky situations and money and stuff like that, and you're really maybe deep down jealous or envious of this person because you feel like maybe they should be sharing. Maybe you're expecting this person to share their wealth or share whatever they have going on, or you're just kind of maybe just envious that this person's not struggling as much as you're struggling in whatever area you feel. But again, this is like more your issue than it is your person's issue, obviously. Because I think you're just seeing this person in a way that's not exactly accurate. Like, and also you're seeing yourself in a way that's not accurate because you are very successful. We have surrender to success here, but you're not seeing yourself in that way, but you're seeing others that way. Even if it's not just your person, I feel like you're seeing like just everybody this way, but especially your person. But there's like this need to know that you are ready to experience abundance is all around you. There's miracles all around you. It's like, but you keep looking back, you keep looking, or you keep making roadblocks, you keep like expecting difficulties, you keep expecting like the worst or looking at the worst situations instead of just like kind of just being open to all the exciting new world of possibilities that you could have with this person. Like when you're too attached to an outcome, the universe can only give you that outcome. So it's like you're not even open to other things that you may be interested in, that may be better off for you, that may be more helpful to you in this situation. So there's a really strong need here to release attachments to anything, especially in terms of your perception, especially in terms of like, yeah, just like your perception and stuff, because I feel like your perception is a little bit miscued, maybe because you're going through a difficult time right now and you're in this time of like loss. Maybe you're losing money in some way, or maybe you just don't have as much as you want, or you're going through this time of upheaval with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I feel like maybe your person isn't, and you're kind of looking at your person like, why are they struggling and I'm not? You know, even if you're with this person, like, why are they kind of elevating in their life in whatever area, and I feel kind of stuck. And it's because with the Hangman in reverse, you're not seeing something. It's like you're so attached to this person doing something or making decisions for you, or just whatever you're attached to. It's like it's making you stuck, it's making you indecisive, it's stalling you out, it's making you feel like you're in this procrastination place. It's like making you in this place of resistance where you're not seeing the truth of the situation. And the truth of the situation is that you both are successful. You both are very abundant. It's like, but you're just have this like perception and this expectation of your person that needs to, it's very miscued right now, if I'm being honest. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting your person lives abroad from you. So like a plane ride away or something like that. It could be a car trip, but with the 8 of Wands, it has like air travel, quick decisions, acceleration. So there's something that's moving fast, but I don't think for you it's moving fast enough. There's something that's moving, but for you it's like not moving good enough. It's not moving in the area you want because you're so attached to this outcome, but it is moving in the area that you need because Spirit is really wanting you to see something for your highest good now and in the long run. And it has to do with your perception. It has to do with your acceptance of the way things are, your acceptance of yourself. I feel like a lot of you are not really accepting yourself and where you are right now. You're kind of, I guess, in this place of like, just not seeing the whole truth of the situation, especially with surrender to your intuition here. It speaks about tuning into your inner voice, being aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, aha moments that come through to guide you, and you're not listening to your intuition. You're kind of just taking action without thinking through it. You're kind of just thinking things that are not really supportive of what you even want anyway, without thinking about why you want this way. I feel like you're putting like all your hopes and expectations and stuff like on this person, and Spirit is really wanting you to not do that because it's like taking away from your own success, from your own it's like you're not paying attention to what's going on with you. And I feel like there's a lot going on with you that you need to pay attention to, and it has to do with like your self-worth. It has to do with your confidence. It has to do with how you see people and how you see challenges. Like there's like a sense of judgment here, like you're judging yourself. I mean, anytime you judge someone else, you're judging yourself. So I'm just gonna say like you're judging yourself about what you're going through instead of just realizing that we all go through these times of loss or upheavals or misfortunes, and It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you're less than. It just means that you are meant to learn something through this, you know? And what you're meant to learn is trusting your intuition, knowing that success is all around you all the time. No matter what you're going through, you are successful. And success means different things to different people. Like whatever your idea of success is, you have that opportunity to do so. It's just that you keep like looking back at something. You keep like focusing on a roadblock. You keep focusing on maybe what this person is or is not doing. You keep focusing on a difficulty instead of just being open to new possibilities. Because I do feel like whatever this misfortune is, it's leading you to where you need to go, especially with the surrender to effortlessness. It said, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. It's like you're not going with the flow. You're pushing, you're forcing this person to do stuff they don't want to do, or do stuff that they like, yeah, like you're just like forcing things in your life. And I honestly feel like it's not even with just your person. It's with like honestly everything. And spirit is really wanting you, like, for your highest good now and in the long run with this person, to just go with the flow. Like basically like chill out and know that everything will be okay. Even if it doesn't feel okay, this person, maybe you feel like your person is against you in some way, or you're just jealous that this person has more going on or is doing better in life than you. And it's just like, you're doing fine. You may be in a difficult situation. That doesn't mean anything. It means you're just being redirected. Maybe you lost a job or something like that. Well, did you even want to be at that job? You know what I mean? Maybe you got rejected from a job. Well, is that job is something you even wanted? You know what I mean? It's like looking at things from like the glass half full instead of the glass half empty, because you're really looking at it as like half empty, and then you're kind of envious of your person for not having the problems you have. And this is causing like, honestly, I'm not even picking up your person so much. I just feel like it's causing more issues with you. Like you're just like not in a good mood, or you're just having a tough time. You're just feeling like you're stalling. Like you're just not where you need to be. You're not where your person is, whether it's physically or like emotionally or like in career or whatever the case may be. It's almost like you're seeing your person as your enemy, and that's not even close to what's going on. It's just you kind of like neglecting your intuition, neglecting the fact that you are successful, like pushing so hard and like trying too hard and like forcing shit. And it's just like, you need to take a minute. You need to tune into your voice. You need to be aware of what your intuition is telling you, because I do feel like your intuition is speaking loud and clear. And then with this belonging card here, this speaks about searching. You're searching for something that's like right in front of you. Maybe you've been searching your whole life for this sense of belonging, or this sense of being in a particular type of relationship, or this feeling of like home and acceptance. Like there's something you're searching for. You're so attached to it that you're missing what's right in front of you. Like you have it right in front of you. Like that is very, very clear to me. But you're just so attached to it looking a certain way, or doing this, or being like that, or being here. It's like messing you up, like honestly. So with this card, this is about like a community. This is about whether it's friendship, whatever the case may be. I just feel like you have a community around you of people who you can share your deepest, darkest secrets with. Like they're the chosen one. Like you're around your soul family, but you're missing it. And I feel like because it's not what you think it should look like, you know what I mean? But this is also about being at home within yourself. And I do feel like you're not at home with yourself right now. And so what Spirit wants you to know, for your highest good now and in the long run with this person, you have to be comfortable with yourself. You have to be feeling at home with yourself. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to learn to be comfortable in your own skin. It's like you have to learn that you are your own security first and foremost, and stop kind of being so attached to making this person make you feel secure, make you feel successful, make you feel like you are good enough in any way, shape, or form. Like, because it's not like, it's the energy I'm getting is not like, oh my God, you're like gonna push this person away, or you're like whatever. If this resonates with you, it's more just like, it's honestly just affecting you more than it is your person. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I don't think your person's affected by whatever you're doing. I don't even know if they know you have this attachment, to be completely honest with you, or you're going through whatever you're going through. But it's like, because you're not telling them the truth, or you're not telling them the whole story of what's going on and why you feel what you feel, and why you're kind of in this place of resisting this change. because when the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, it's kind of like resisting a change, but this is also a lesson that you need to learn about maybe why you're resisting this change. And then we have Aquarius here, which is the Innovator, and that's all about change. It talks about liberation, freedom, humanitarian, futuristic, utopian, being detached, experimental, rational, group oriented. It's like you are this innovative person. You are like attached to maybe a way of being or a way of thinking, a way of doing that is no longer serving you. And you are this person who can change it up. Like, you are a unique person. You are very electric. You are very like eccentric, maybe. Even if you don't see yourself as eccentric in like the, I guess, the normal terms of like what eccentric may be, everyone's eccentric in their own way. First of all, everyone has different like meaning behind the words, or just words in general behind the word eccentric. So you are very like capable of doing things different in a way that is maybe not the norm, quote unquote. Like, it's maybe even, no matter, like very edgy, like very like free, like very just very different with the POW here. Like, it says POW, like just very different. It said you're like keeping yourself small, or keeping yourself in this place of like low vibration, and keeping yourself in this envious place, and not really seeing that everyone deals with challenges in different ways, and you don't have to, I mean, everyone just has challenges, and just because you're not seeing your person dealing with challenges, I feel like this person has dealt with, we all deal with challenges. It's just like right now they're in a place of growth, expansion, abundance, and now you're in a place of challenges, and that's okay. You won't be in this place forever, but I feel like maybe you feel like it may be going on forever. I just feel like you're going through this personal challenge, and you know, in terms of like what's for the highest good for you, both for you now and in the long run with your person, it's to kind of face your fears and just know that don't disregard anything that, it's like you're disregarding, one, your intuition, and you're disregarding this ability to be this innovator. You know what I mean? You are this person. You can learn to accept the obstacles in your life, because in truth, in spiritual truth, we chose what we are meant to go through. We chose these challenges. We chose these gifts. We chose what abundance and rewards we wanted. We also chose our challenges. So in that way, I feel like you just have to, there's no need to be envious of another soul's path, especially in terms of like where it's like doubting your own ability to judge what's best for you, if that makes sense. It's like, I mean, it's normal. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, it's normal to like, see people's luxuries and just someone on a different journey and be like, oh my God, I wish I had that, or I wish I did that. And you're capable of doing that. Maybe not in the same way, but you are capable of doing it. But you're not even seeing it, that you may just have to bring it about in a new way, in a different way that's not the same way as this person. You know what I mean? You are someone who's very unique and who's different and who's meant to like lead a different path, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be any less challenging, or it's not going to be like any less successful. It's going to be just your path. You know what I mean? So there's no need to try to copy someone, or it's like trusting your own guidance. You have really strong guidance, and I feel like there's a lot of circumstances in your life for a reason that's like trying to get you in a new direction, but you may be disregarding that because you're following someone else's path. You're following what, you know, whoever, you're just following someone else's path. You're not like following your own path. It's like basically you're just setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment, and there's no need for it, because you're very successful, you're very smart, you're very intuitive, you have everything you need to be successful. You're just attached to this type of way of going about your life, or being, or the way people see you, and it's causing this blockage, and it's causing you to miss opportunities. It's causing this loss, it's causing this upheaval, because you're not seeing the fact that you are different. You have to do things differently. We all do. Like, what works for one person doesn't work for another person, and that's okay. It doesn't make it any less better or worse. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? So and also, you never really know what's going on in another person's life. Even if this is your person, you know, maybe this person hasn't shared all the challenges they had to overcome before they got to where they were, or, you know, if this resonates. I feel like this is a very specific message, but I'm just gonna keep going. So you know what, you just don't know what other people are facing, and I feel like you do this with everyone, not even your person. That's why I'm like talking about this. But this is about just being authentic to your own voice in terms of what's for your highest good, both now and in the long run with this person. Be authentic to your own voice, because only you know what's best for you and your interests. And if you don't follow your own path, you know, you'll have to come back and just reincarnate like again, until you learn that you are original, that you are unique, until you learn your original lessons where you don't have to repeat them. Because you don't, when I see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there's a cycle that you're not learning. There's a lesson that you're not learning. That's why it keeps repeating. And until you learn it, it's just, you're just gonna keep getting stuck. And the way to learn it is to stop resisting it, to be decisive, to know that you are the creator of your own reality, and you're the only one that can change this outcome, that can change the way you're feeling, that can change how you bring in success. And you know, you have everything you need to do so. You just kind of need to really focus and be decisive and really just allow whatever's happening to happen, and know that that's not going to stop you. It's just a roadblock. It's just a lesson you have to learn to overcome, so that you can gain the rewards and the success that are meant for you, that are already waiting and ready for you. They've, you know what I mean? It's you're just kind of in this like roadblocky type of place. But definitely in terms of like what's for your highest good, both now and in the long run with this person, know that you're successful, surrender to your intuition, stop pushing so hard, release attachments, go with the flow, stop looking back, stop like doubting yourself and comparing yourself to other people. You are on your own unique path with Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius or have strong Aquarius in your chart. You don't have to be, but either way, you're an innovator. You're someone who's unique and very diverse, futuristic, and just very like humanitarian, very electric, very rational. Experiment with different ideas, experiment with your hair, experiment with different ways of doing things. Like, and if you don't like it, you can always go back to the same ways, but how do you know unless you try? Like, just to try different ways of communicating with your person, or just with people in general. Maybe trying to see things from a place of love and acceptance instead of a place of envy. Like, whatever the case may be, it's just about trying new things, seeing what's working, what's not working. Because right now, whatever you're doing is not working. So you just kind of have to get to that place of like awareness where you're realizing that this isn't working. If this resonates with you, I know this is really specific, but yeah, so that is what I see for you guys. So I hope this resonated. Like I said, I know this was specific, but if not, you can feel free to pick another pile if you're feeling guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Remember your worth, remember your value, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. My third pile, if you chose the copper stone, this is your reading for what is for your highest good, both now and in the long run, when it comes to your person. So I have very interesting energy here. I feel like there's like a lot that you guys have to do. Like, I'm just getting like there's so many things you have to do, like a lot of different actions, or maybe just a lot of different scenarios here. Okay, let me just jump right into it. Let's start with guilt, because I feel like that's kind of speaking to me loud and clear here. So guilt, it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, so first message I'm getting in terms of what you need to do for your highest good, and then both now and in the long run when it comes to this person, is let go of guilt. I feel like there's this energy of fear here. I feel like maybe some of you have been really successful in whatever you're doing, particularly maybe in work or in some type of family situation. Maybe you bought a new home, maybe you're in the process of buying a new home, or just taking care of yourself, because we do have the fourth house here, and just creating new habits for yourself, and they're really paying off. You're just seeing the success in whatever way, shape, or form you see the success in whatever you're doing, and maybe you feel guilty about that because your person is not in that place where they are really maybe able to buy a new home, or work on their inner self, able to kind of invest in real estate or take care of themselves in a way that's healthy, or rejuvenate, or work on new habits. I don't know, but I just feel like maybe you feel guilty that you're doing so well and your person's not, in whichever way. And this is like complicating your path to loving yourself. So basically what's for your highest good, both now and in the long run, is to don't pretend that you're not happy for yourself. Like, I feel like you're downplaying your success when it comes to this person. Because this guilt is like a self-imposed emotion that pretends to kind of be instructive and enlightening, but not really. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. But in this case, I don't see that you've been hurtful to your person. Maybe because we do have like kind of difficult tarot here. We have the Fool in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Swords. So maybe you could be, but I just don't feel this. I feel like this could be from your person, and so maybe your person's acting really childish or really not in a place where they feel like they can compromise or that they're happy for you or that they are, I don't know. There's just a self-serving energy that I feel. And I don't really know if it's coming from you or your person. I feel like it's from your person, but it could come from you. And that could be a reason why you feel guilty, is that you've been maybe really reckless with your person or really like independent, really maybe childish a little bit, or like in this place of like disagreeing with your person in some way because you feel like you are really successful and like everything's booming with you, and so maybe you're like subconsciously putting your person down. I don't really know, but there's this energy of like needing to kind of learn from some type of behavior and then move on from it. So I feel like what is for your highest good, both now and in the long with your person, is that if a problem arises, because I feel like problems have been arising with your person, but they've been handled maybe in a childish way, in a reckless way, where you both can not agree to disagree or agree to kind of whatever the case may be. So when a problem arises and we are like holding on to guilt, or a guilty feeling that serves no purpose, that it just kind of promotes self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. Like it just kind of elevates something. So if you're in this place where you're just feeling like, I don't know, like I honestly feel like you guys are not in this place of like self-destructiveness, but maybe some of you are, or low self-esteem. Maybe the low self-esteem because you're just really like attached to the success and you're really maybe like goading about it, or just kind of in this ego place. I mean, I'm not really picking that up, but maybe for some of you, you could be. But there's this reckless childishness behavior that's causing a lot of disagreements with your person. Whatever, it doesn't even have to be about success. It could be about a guilt, like you just feel, and I feel like you don't even feel guilty. It could be your person acting this way, honestly, is what I'm picking up. Your person could be maybe acting really guilty for treating you in a very childish, reckless manner because they've got some type of success. And so they're treating you like you're less than or something like that. I feel like it's going to be different for anyone. But regardless, whatever the situation may be, just know that no one's perfect and everyone makes mistakes. And guilt is not always rational. But if you can examine it subjectively and act on it and release it, it becomes something very temporary. So like if you've been holding these long-held guilty feelings, I feel like they've been creating roadblocks, and they've been creating roadblocks to self-love and happiness and just you being in this place of compromise with your person. There's like a lack of compromise here. And it's basically like Spirit is really asking you to constantly or continuously scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings, because I feel like these guilty feelings could be subconscious. They could be rooted in, since we have fourth house here, they could be rooted in like your ancestral karma, DNA type stuff, since the fourth house rules like your roots and your family and your background and stuff like that, where you just are used to feeling this way, but it's actually not healthy. You know what I mean? It's not helping your situation. So whether this is you or your person, but I do feel like there is some type of guilty feeling that needs to be brought up for awareness and analysis, because healthy guilt is like a warning that action should be taken, and then irrational guilt, it's like needs to be released because it's, like I said, it's just causing roadblocks and like more difficulties than need be. So this is really difficult. I have no idea. I feel like there's just some type of recklessness, some type of childishness that's going on, and it's just causing, it's like you both need to surrender. It has to do with your beliefs, because we have beliefs come true here. So it has to do with some type of belief. And maybe it's not even about your success, but there's some type of maybe guilt you're holding on to that's just no longer helping you along your soul's path. And it's no longer hopeful in this relationship because it's maybe causing you to be a little bit naive or reckless or a little bit childish or like overly serious, taking yourself too seriously, or just being overly dependent, just causing more issues than need be. So there's a need here. Spirit is really asking you to realize that your beliefs create your reality. So if you're believing that you feel guilty, or you're believing, something that's not helpful to you, it's going to create this kind of discord with you and with your person. So there's a need to kind of, like I said, recognize and change your emotions, and like reprogram your mind to like thinking about like what's healthy guilt and what's irrational guilt that's causing roadblocks. Okay, so we have here surrender to non-action. It says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So honestly, this could be your person feeling this way. I feel like it's your person who's feeling really childish, or has been really childish and really reckless, and Spirit is asking you not to react to this and maybe you feel guilty for not reacting or not responding or not talking to this person. You know what I mean? I feel like you've been really successful and your person's jealous. That's what I'm picking up. And they feel guilty about this, but they don't know how to handle the guilt. So they're acting reckless, and they're just acting a mess. And Spirit is asking you not to react, not to feel bad about your success, not to feel guilty of your success. There's like both of you are feeling guilty about something, and it's just coming across as a problem. It's just causing a lot of disagreements. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be about success. It could be about family. It could be about your home. It could be about your background. It could be about your inner world, like your inner emotions. It could be about self-care. It could be about habits. Like, I don't know. It could honestly be anything related to maybe success, fourth house, like I said, buying a home, whatever the case may be. But like, Spirit is really asking you for your highest good now and in the long run, not to take action when your person is acting this way, to be still, to breathe, and to focus on your own power, to be in your own power, to be still. Remember that you are successful no matter what. Even if this person talks you or like kind of like brings you down or tries to bring you down to their level, do not react. If others are coming to you with this type of like behavior, this childish, reckless behavior, do not respond. Like, stand in your power. And then with surrender to your belief in scarcity, we have the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Again, this is talking about your beliefs. There's some type of belief that you're having that's causing this like scarcity mindset, that's causing this type of disagreement with your person. It's because of this guilt, and whatever you feel guilty about, like I can't really pinpoint it, but it could be about a number of things that I discussed, or it could be about something completely different. But it's causing a rift. And I feel like you don't even know you have this guilt for some of you. Some of you may know, but others of you, you don't even know that you're carrying this guilt, because it's like a deeply rooted thing. It's like a family thing. It's like an ancestral thing. It's like in your inner world. It's a habit. Like, it's a habit. And it maybe you act really childish with this person, or you just act really reckless and you say things that you don't mean, and then the next minute, and it causes such a rift, and then the next minute you're just like, you don't even know why you said it. You know what I mean? It could be honestly a number of things. I'm getting so much because I feel like maybe a lot of you chose this pile. I feel like I'm not explaining it well, but I'm trying. But there's so many possibilities here about like what you need to do for your highest good now and in the long run. I feel like for the most part is like, focus on your success, focus on your self-care, focus on your self-worth, maybe do some ancestral healing, comfort yourself, focus on your like emotional self, because there's something there that's causing this blockage and it's causing this disagreement, even with yourself, honestly. I also feel you're like really, really being called not to act on anything right now, and to just like focus on your success, especially when it comes to this person. Do not engage with this person. If this person is coming at you recklessly and very childishly and just always wanting to fight or be in this disagreement, like, do not engage. Like, focus on you. I'm just getting focus on your power, focus on your success. You have a lot of success coming for you. If you haven't already seen it, it's there, it's for you. And just focus on your beliefs when it comes to you and this person, when it comes to maybe how you feel a relationship should like how you feel you should be like able to communicate in a relationship. Like maybe you both are always communicating from this place of childishness, and it's stemming from a family background. It's just stemming from something that's deeply rooted in you both, like childhood wounds and stuff like that. And just really understand that your beliefs create your reality. So whether you believe you are successful, you believe you can be successful, you know, you're right. Whatever you believe, it's going to create your reality. So I don't know. I'm getting such jumbled freaking energy from here. I don't know whose energy is who, but there's just a need to kind of recognize and change your emotions, especially with guilt being here. I felt this is like all, I feel like this is all over the place, but I hope that you're getting some type of clarity in it in terms of like it's resonating with you. If not, that's perfectly fine. Just kind of ignore this and choose another pile. But I just feel like there's a message here, but I feel like I can't get it out. I feel like Spirit's almost blocking me from kind of speaking about it. But you know, if you're resonating with this, you know, if like you're feeling guilty about something, you know, if your person, and if you don't know that your person's feeling guilty about something, this is a confirmation that they are, which is why they're acting out in this way. They're being very disagreeable and just not nice. Like, they're not willing to compromise, or they're not feeling remorseful. They're just still in this place of being like, just doing like dumb shit, honestly. Just being too serious, being too independent, being too like, I'm getting this goading attitude. Like this, like, is it goading? Is that the right word? Yeah, like this person just feels on top of the world with whatever success they have, and they're kind of like making you feel bad a little bit, or making you feel guilty in some way that you're not doing what they're doing. I don't know. And it's like making you believe that you are less than, or that you're not as successful. So that's why I'm getting like, don't engage with this person if this is what you're feeling from this person, because that's not right. That's not nice. I honestly didn't feel like you were doing this. I feel like this was your person. I feel like maybe when this person does this to you, you engage and try to like outwin this person with your successes. That could be something. And so Spirit is really asking you to just stop it all. Like, just don't do that. It's not helpful, and it's just causing more guilt from both. I don't know. Like, I don't even know if this guilt is like, I don't know. This is going to resonate differently with everybody, but there's something here where you're just called to not engage, not act on, look deep within about this guilt if this resonates with you, or if this resonates as your person doing this to you, and just kind of surrender to not acting on this, and surrender to any like beliefs about scarcity, because you are very abundant. This is an abundant universe. You are in this place where you can remove any blocks, and I do feel like you have blocks, and it's this guilt, and you can succeed beyond your wildest dreams. It just takes a change within your thinking and recognizing these emotions that are blocking you instead of supporting you, because you have a lot of success here, especially when it comes to like home, family, real estate, habits, shelter, self-care, all that fun stuff. But there's just this need of like your actions, or this person's actions. It's like very not, it's low vibrational. So I want to leave it here, guys. Like, I can't, like, I just feel like you get the gist of it if this resonates with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what to do for your highest good, both now and in the long run, which is to not engage with this person if they're acting this way, because I feel like it gets you to act this way, to like mirror them in some way, and to really focus on your roots, focus on your like home, family, background, inner world, like your success, your beliefs about success, your beliefs about home and family and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you with some type of guidance and clarity to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.